Are you a zombie or are you the last of us? My son, they play that game, that video game, The Last of Us. And I look out into the game. For kids, it's pretty bad. It's pretty violent. But I still look out at, you know what I mean? They've been playing those kind of games since they were young. And what are you going to do? So they play it, right? And you see these mindless beings feasting on one another and on human beings and things of that nature. And it's really intense. It's a really intense show. I mean, really intense video game. I know that it won some awards and these kind of things. It's pretty graphic. And it seems so far away, right? But I'm not so sure. You know, I'm not so sure that we're that far away from it. And the reason why I say that is because, let me close this. The reason why I say that is because we're so eager to feast on explosive information. The protesters and Donald Trump and this one and that one. It's almost as if, you know, we're losing our sense of reason, our sense of reality. It's because if it's not a boom on the TV we're watching, right? It's a boom on our phone. You know? Did you see that? Like a lot of the vines I see on YouTube, they get millions of hits. Granted, I don't want you guys following me like that because then that means that, you know, I'm somehow in that explosiveness. I want, say, 2,000 or 3,000 followers and people, you know, commenting on things that are reasonably understandable in their lives, that they have taken the time to reason it out. They've taken the time to think things through. That they're navigating. Their lives in a way that is real. That is based on reality. That's based on a scientific assessment of their families. You know, watching what your kids play and telling them that, you know, we're not far away from that kind of reality because people are starting to, you know, they're feasting on their own flesh for all intents and purposes when they don't take the time and say, wait a minute, do I have to get up early in the morning and grab my phone and look at it and see what's going on Facebook? Do I have to really, does that command my attention? Is that necessary? Like, people, you know, those things that are important now, of course, are the protest and the, you know, they're still bringing with cases with black men that have been killed. You know, videos have been unsurfaced. You see, and those kind of things are important. But what's lost in all of that is how you process that information. Like, are you stepping back? I seen something about putting God first before you do anything else. Um, I may not be a follower in that sense, but it's it's based on some level of reasoning. In other words, stop. I think what they're trying to say is stop and assess. Your thoughts. Stop and assess your feelings. Stop and assess your behavior. That lady who got pardoned by Trump and spoke at the RNC took a lot of heat. And see, that ain't cool. First of all, if she wasn't going to see light of day, you know what I mean? If the devil freed her, you know what I'm saying? And she sees some good in that, let her have that. I mean, who are you to say? You know what I mean? That she's a sellout or whatever. You see what I'm saying? I would have liked, me personally, I would have liked to say thank you for pardoning me. Can we talk about certain things that are going on in, you see what I'm saying? The protesters that said something to that lady when she came out of the White House, was screaming and yelling at her, 65-year-old woman. Now, come on. I know when I was growing up, you just didn't do that. You know what I mean? You show some respect. I don't care if she votes for Trump 100,000 times. That lady needs to be shown some respect. She got family. She got people that love her. She's out of jail. If he did something that was productive, why can't we highlight that in our own way? Trump did this. He's helping with the prison population, or doing the issue of sentencing and sentencing guidelines. I know a lot of dudes that are still in prison because of the sentencing guidelines. They weren't able to think their way out of prison like I was. And they stuck. Nonviolent crimes, they're doing something on that. Okay. Why not say that something like that is a liberal move? Trump is working with us. Bam! He's thinking like us. Why can't we highlight it in that way? See, you don't understand how to flip the script or how to put the spin in a positive way so that it looks good, looks not only good for us, but it makes them second guess. Oh man, maybe we shouldn't put the hate mongers, the Confederate flag, flyers on the extreme right. If we show them that he's doing something for us, doing something for our side, that would do more damage than setting fire to somebody's business. I saw a black lady on the news, and she said, "Is this what Black Lives Matter?" She said, "If that's the case, I don't want nothing to do with them." Bam, we lost somebody. Lost somebody in the movement. Because we don't know how to be surgical about our thinking. We're running around here like zombies, feeding on the flesh of our own people. When I started these videos 3 months ago, I wasn't sure, if I could keep up the pace, if it's something that I needed to continue to do. I wasn't sure that, it was something that people could digest. I'm satisfied that we only got 17 subscribers. Because that shows me that there are people who are thinking, but I knew that there wouldn't be a large population that are thinking, that don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear me say something about Oprah Winfrey. Heck with Oprah Winfrey. You know what I mean? I don't want to be on your show. Don't ask me no questions. You ain't got nothing good to say about a black man when you had your show. Now you got all this money, you going to help the problem. No, you was part of the problem. I'll say it straight out. I don't want to hear nothing from televangelists telling me, you know what I mean, that I need to give it to God. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just being a zombie. I'm going to be the last of us.